We're going to try and keep this door open while it's going here, so.
Let some air come in. Yeah.
Only air in the indoor, so. But questions for Gus?
Hey Gus.
What's up, bud?
In the time that you've been in this role, I'm Sam McKeown.
What's up, Sam?
In the time that you've been in this role, how have you seen social media impact your student athletes? Like, you've probably been doing this longer than social media is kind of that.
Yeah, that's a great one. That's one of the things we focus on in player development. It hasn't helped us in a lot of ways. Caused a lot of anxiety, a lot of pressures are placed on the guys. So we try to, teach our guys to navigate through that and work through that. Not to get too high or get too low about what's posted on social media. Even back in the NFL, we have guys just shut social media down during the season because it can be a huge distraction. Now, on this side, the college side, during the off season and these times now, we're teaching our guys how to use it to market themselves and to build their brand. But at the same time, right now, the overall general things that social media is doing for us is a big distraction for a lot of these guys. A lot of anxiety placed on the guys, a lot of pressure placed on the guys from those social media platforms. And too many people have access to them.
Steve Simple.
What's up, Steve? You good?
What's an example? I mean, when you talk about social media causing anxiety, pressure, how does it do it?
How does it do it?
Yeah.
All the rankings you guys put on them, how bad you say they're doing. Fans have access to them, tell them they're doing in the game, but they're doing well, they're not doing well. The biggest thing is too much immediate access to the players through the social media platform, and it's rough for them. These guys are still maturing, they're still developing mentally, more so than physically. So some guys can't handle what's being said to them. Some guys, they live and die on what's being said, negative or positive about them in the social media platforms. So we spend time teaching our guys how to navigate that. So, easy. There's anything you guys write about, I may have access to it right away. When I was coming up, we had to find a newspaper article. Like, I'm finding stuff now that was written about me when I played back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So with the help of internet, I'm getting stuff sent to me or people sending stuff to me in the mail about articles I had no idea was ever written to me. These guys have immediate access to it right now. And if a guy's not ready for that, you can write something or something can be said about them that can really boost their confidence too high, make them think they're better than what they are and they don't have to work for anything anymore, or you can say some things really negative to them but that's not really true from the outside to make them feel really bad about themselves. And they carry their emotions and their weights on their shoulders. They take it into academic courses, they take it into, classroom settings, they take it into workout sessions, things that's written about them and said about them. And the biggest thing is that the immediate access that people have to them that don't even know them, and they lean on those things. They want the likes. They want the likes. If you go to a camp and the kids, you see, even my wife is doing it. My kids they want everything recorded for them right away, and forget about how well they did in the drill. They want to run back and say, "Hey, you got the video?" So their focus is off right now. Not worried about getting better, they're worried about what video they can post out, so people can have access to them and give them likes.
So how do you balance that, or maybe, Aaron Swanson.
What's up, Aaron? How are you? There you go.
Good. So I'm curious a little bit from the NIL perspective, because for so many of them, there's also, the potential of income and this opportunity that's then tied to their social media, but they're trying to balance, their mental health on that side too. How are you helping them navigate that piece where there is this business opportunity, but it can also be detrimental at the same time?
A lot of guys have other people run it for them, so they don't have access to it. So that's the biggest thing now, the big swing from the last few years, that we have people or family member to run it for them, so they're not reading the comments. So teach them how to turn comments off. But we have a source, an app that we use here, Open Doors, that helps our guys as well, as far as how to promote themselves, what type of business encouragement they can get. Our community service events that we use also help these guys navigate and use the social media properly, as far as finding out who they allow into their circle. It's hard to make it private. You can't make it private and want to brand yourself. So the number one thing that we do is we try to find someone in their family, close-knit, sister, brother, cousin, somebody that they trust that can run the social media for them. So that's the same thing I did in NFL for NFL guys, I do with these guys. We have some high-profile guys here in college now. But instead of them having access to their phones all day and social media, they don't have it on their phone, they have someone running it for them.
Is that hard?
No.
For them? Are they good with
No, once you educate them on and talk to them, explain them why and how and when, like I just did for you guys, it's a lot easier for them. And we talk to our guys about everything. So if there's something going on in the media, social media that can help them or hurt them, is brought to their attention right away. Not just by me, but by our staff, our head football coach. We're constantly finding things and seeing things that people are writing and make our guys aware of it.
I was mostly asking because I'm addicted to my phone. so.
Yeah, man, put it away, man. Put it in your pocket. Find something else to do, man. Read your book or something. You know, find another hobby. But
Guys, Brian,
what's up, Brian? How are you?
I'm good. What are the key ways you can make guys tune into the financial literacy category, like to get them interested in that and keep them invested in that conversation?
Everybody wants to have money. That's their driver. So they're already in tune to that already. So we just teach them. The financial education part is easy because that's one of the things they want. They're doing this. Most of you guys are doing it for some type of monetary excitement or something that's bringing them attention to them. They want to have more money. So that's not the hard part. The other part is that we deal with like the professional development, personal development. Not hard, but we'll get them to really sit down and listen because right now they're all about ball. But financial education is something that we all deal with. They're all excited about doing it because they want to make more money. They want to have money for a long period of time. So that's not never a hard conversation to have with any of our guys. So that's the easy one to do. Like I said, the one that we really got to get our guys to sit down and focus on will be the professional development and sometimes the personal development because right now they're focused on one thing, that's football, and not looking at life after football's over with. So the financial education part is easy. I actually got guys all day. We're taking guys over there right now to get bank accounts and guys that have them already. So that's the easy part. Yeah. Yep.
Hey, Gus.
Yes.
Sorry, Sean Callahan.
I know you, Sean. What's up, Sean?
What when new guys get here, particularly the freshmen?
Yeah.
What are the challenges a lot of these kids face? Not only living away from home, maybe some guys are from far, far away, but just adapting to the discipline that Coach Rule requires.
Now it's easier because we have older guys that know the process, know the system. The biggest thing we do, you mentioned in your question was the being away from home and being away from mom and homesickness and, trying to find their way into a new family or how they fit, how they relate. So the issue that we come into most of the time is just them being away from home. We show them that because every night we got something planned for them to do. We try to find things they like. That's the biggest thing out my staff. And the whole staff, there's different play development here, and other places a little bit different because we have everybody in the building that's committed to making these guys feel at home. You see what I'm saying? So, and the support that we get within our department is unbelievable. So most of the time, the stuff that I'm used to doing on my own is already being done by another department or another coach, and I'm competing with these departments and coaches to get the time that I want to have with them, but at the same time, it's getting done. So we go out of our way, even in the weight room and the strength coaches, my department, the position coaches, of finding the ways to make those guys feel at home with all the activities we have planned. When I say activities, we make ourselves available to the guys so they never feel alone or feel that they're homesick. They might feel for that first night, but after they see the love and support that we're giving them, it goes away really quickly. That's the biggest struggle to have. Everything else is part of the game, part of college football and getting away and getting into it.
Amy just from the Homes.
Hello, Amy.
What do those first couple weeks look like for those guys? Because those are really important
Yeah,
time.
in a nutshell, it's just taking those guys from wherever they're coming from, all over the country, and transition them into what we do here in Nebraska. We got academic meetings, we got strength and conditioning meetings, we have player development programming meetings, we have, activities at night planned for them, we're taking them out in the community. We're just really helping them transition from wherever they're coming from, even coming from Omaha to Lincoln, there's still some transition that has to take place of how we do things here in Lincoln, Nebraska. So that is just a huge transition phase, and we just coming at it from every angle, organized, structured. They have a program here before we got here. It's called Summer Bridge, with all the other departments on the second floor help out with. And we just doing a completely transition and teaching those guys how to conduct themselves and manage themselves here as a Husker in Lincoln. So we just all over. It's a lot to just sit here and say we'll be here. We need a whole another press conference to get that done.
Sounds a little overwhelming.
It's not because it's organized and it's structured. We plan before they get here. These meetings are taking place. We're working on mid-year guys right now. We're working on summer camp right now. So it's just the way our staff operates. From the top down, everything's organized and planned and intentional in what we're going to do for our guys. It's a broad statement to say we're transit, but then my role is to jump in and then find out how we can make it better for each individual athlete that's coming in. So the overall purpose of what we're doing player development is to enhance all our guys' experiences while they're here. We have a really a leader that can get it all done for us, and as we cycle our way through, it individualizes for each person. But it's just a transition to get them ready to go. And it's a lot of moving parts to it. But we organize and we plan, and we don't just hit it running and just make it happen.
What's it like for you when you watch these guys go out in the community and how people respond to them and how the players and.
It's great. It's good because, like I said, right now we have guys working in internships right now, where last year they were shying away from doing community service. They didn't understand the purpose. No one, anytime you want to do anything, the better the understanding you have of why you're doing and what you're doing, makes it more purposeful, makes it more meaningful when you want to get it done. And we're in a position now where if I have an event tomorrow, I can't let everyone go because we need to keep the numbers down. That's the position we're in. So they enjoy doing it. I like watching their face light up, especially when they see the people that are helping. The fans are excited about the people that we go help. A lot of times don't know we're coming. So to watch the people light up in the community, to have access to the guys and have fun with them and be relatable to them, we're in the moment with them at that time, it's a great feeling. And it's good to watch like a guy like Tommy Hill, who had never done community service until I got here. Now he's working in the internship, also going through the process of creating his own foundation so he can continue to work with the type of people he's working with right now, with the young people he's working with right now. So that's the transformation we want to see. And then we want to get to the next level where, if you watch the NFL draft this year, everybody went in the first round, second round, they highlighted something on every single guy, and that's what they did in the community. How they impacted people off the field. And I'm so glad they did it because it had never been done before. And every single person that got drafted on day one had a highlight of what they were doing in the community. And that's good for these guys to see because I still work with DJ Moore, who was a Man of the Year candidate for Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So I get to work with these guys, and only thing different about what they do in the NFL than what we're doing now is that those guys in the NFL put more money into what they're doing now. Here, we're exposing it to them and teaching them the importance of how to get it done. But it's great to watch these guys light up and be excited about it. Then when it's time to leave, we have guys that stay after and want to continue to get more work done. You see what I'm saying? Yes.
Gus, in the month of June, how many instances of community?
Every day we have something scheduled. On our schedule, we have times that we put on the schedule for the guys to see, but every day we got small groups of guys going out doing something throughout the community. So far as the schedule time that we have scheduled, we have on our schedule, we put Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays as times they can choose from, but every single day I have guys going out to different parts of the community, every day. Yep, we have small groups going every day, yep.
I guess, Luke Mullen.
Luke, what's up, big dog?
I'm just curious, since you interact with these guys a lot, and I don't want to get you in trouble with anybody, but who would you say are some of the biggest personalities on the team?
Biggest personality on the team? We got a lot, man. So I'll take that question, the question I thought I was going to get. So I'm going to say biggest personality, dang. Nash is a great personality, big personality. Nash. Butler, yeah. That D-line room, put it like that. Yeah, the D-line room are some of the biggest personalities in there. That's a great one, Doc. Yeah. This morning, that's all I heard all the morning long. Because my office is right outside the weight room, and you can hear Jamari. Yeah, always got something to say. It's funny, but that's a great one, Cut. That's a good one. See how we threw each other all right there? That's how we got it, man. It's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? So, that's a good question. What we got?
Other questions for Gus?
Appreciate y'all. Good seeing y'all, man.